MacGregor's gathering here in Inverness at the beating heart of the city of culture.
That's it. Thank you.
There we go. You don't see that in Pebble Mill. Actually, you don't see anything in Pebble Mill anymore. That was a long time ago. Welcome back to the programme. Now, first of all, apologies for last week. We weren't here and we didn't tell any of you. There was a reason for that. We will come to that in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to start with a set of tunes. This is very apt. This is called Clach na Cudden, or The Stone of Inverness. 1, 2, 3. Of Inverness, I thought we'd put that in, and those two tunes from the Simon Fraser collection. Simon Fraser, of course, lived across the road there. His book was published in 1816, full of the tunes from the Highlands and Islands, and many of them.
What's the exact title?
The airs and melodies peculiar to the Highlands and Islands of Scotland, chiefly acquired during the interesting periods between 1715 and 1745. That's the snappy title. It is actually 10 times longer than that, but that is what we call it these days. Yeah. But he lived across the road there, and he collected loads of tunes from the whole of Loch Ness side, which is very apt because that's where we are cycling next week. The whole lot of us. It's getting very, I don't know if excited is that
squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah, squeaky bum time.
There's been people calling in from. We've been getting lots of notes and people saying I've done 12 miles, I've done 50 miles, and Alan Henderson's gone round on the island of Uist. He's gone round and round in circles.
Poor guy.
35 miles on a 5 mile drive.
Yeah, exactly.
He's getting dizzy.
I know.
Sunburnt on one side of his face. So anyway, we're really looking forward to that. Loads of news on that. But again, apologies for not telling you we weren't going to be on the programme last week. We were keeping things secret because Mrs. Mac's dad was having a very, very important birthday. Nigel De Silva hit his 80th, and we went all the way over there for a little surprise. He had no idea we were there, and it was a wonderful night. The night itself was great. And the wonderful thing about there is, you can go cycling a lot in France. It's a beautiful place to cycle, very flat and lovely buildings. Unfortunately, the bad side of it is the food is incredible. So you end up eating the most incredible food all day, and wine is rather good. So you're going out in the bike, and the first 20 miles are like, well, that was just the first gallon of wine we drank last night.
First block of cheese.
But we had some amazing food, amazing neighbours as well. They've got a lovely community over there in Courtan, and I think it was a brilliant night, was it not? Lovely, lovely night. Now, two of the neighbours they have there, one in particular is a big rugby fan, Philippe. Now, of course, the rugby was very tense last week.
It was
very, very tense. We were watching it in France in an Irish pub.
Oh God.
Which was rather bizarre. So, and then we had that horrible thinking of, if we beat Ireland, we're going to have to support England against France in an Irish pub. It was getting very, very complicated. Anyway, Scotland didn't do the honours, as it turned out. And anyway, the next morning, now it has to be said, when Scotland beat France, Joe's brother, went over to the neighbour first thing in the morning with a big boombox and played Flower of Scotland the next morning, which he took in great humour. Anyway, he arrived at the front door on the Sunday after France had won the tournament. Like this. There he is, dressed with the national flag, waving the flag, with a cockerel under his arm. And he said, I am Musili, I have forgotten my beret and my baguette.
Arguably the most French picture ever, that.
He is hilarious and very much into his rugby. It was an amazing weekend altogether. And then today, actually, a lot of rugby things happened. Now, right in front of me today, you might remember that England were about to win the championship until their superstar, Pollock, threw the ball away. And here's a lorry from a company called Pollock, and I think their line is delivering winners. Obviously off on its way to France, but there you go. So that made me laugh.
Not just you.
Not just me. And then finally on the rugby, at the beginning of this tournament, there was a lot of links. A lot of Highland people were very, very excited. A young lad called Jamie Doby had made it into the first team, and there he was starting on the wing. And yesterday popped up on my Facebook. Here he is in Highland colours. In with my own son Roddy. Roddy's down there on the left. Jamie Doby is the smallest guy in this picture. He looks like a midget. He's tiny. But what a player! And Roddy actually met him for the first time since that. I think that was 14 years ago.
Wow.
Met him in the gym. He's just had construction on his shoulder, and that's him straight back in to start work on things. So that was good. So we've had a lot of rugby chat there. The rugby has been amazing, but the rugby is going to carry on through it. Not the real rugby, but the support for Doddy and all that kind of stuff is going to come on. But first of all, I think we're going to listen to Mr. Duncan Chisholm, who's got a message on the fundraising.
Yeah. We've just a week to go until the MacGregor's Coast to Coast musical cycle tour from Inverness to Oban, and I want once again to thank everyone for their very, very kind donations. We're doing this for the My Name's Doddy Foundation, whose aim is to rid the world of motor neuron disease. Training's been going well, but I thought today it might be a good idea to prepare myself for the weather that we'll no doubt face going through Lochaber next weekend. You can start it up now, Isaac. So as you can see, we're anticipating quite mixed weather as we go through Lochaber and on to Port William. It really will be quite bracing and not very enjoyable. But for a few hours, but it's for a great cause. We promised a few tunes and hopefully a dram and a cup of tea on our way. If you haven't donated, please do so with the like. Lovely.
There is Duncan Chisholm, and by God, he's doing well on the fundraising. Really, really well. He's raised over £2,000 himself, which is quite incredible.
What are we at now? What's the number?
It is just... Well, actually, I'm going to tease that out. It is just under a very important... It is 3 times more than we aimed for, which is quite amazing. But there's some really exciting news coming about the cycle, which is coming up very shortly. But Duncan is, as I say, he's been out training. Alan's been out training. You've been really...
Yeah, I've been going for it. Yeah,
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. It's that initial thing when you put in the first couple of weeks of effort, and then you realise, I lose weight doing this. I wake up early in the morning. I eat well. What's going on? So there's been a lot of that, but there's been a great effect on the whole group.
Yeah.
I mean, there's musicians that have probably never done any exercise in their life that are going out every couple of days, keeping in touch with one another. Where do you want to go for a cycle? Yada yada.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing. Even Miles. Miles.
I'll tell you. Did I mention the last time we went out for the cycle with Katie? And what she said? Did I mention that in the last programme? I can't remember. We went for a cycle, a whole lot of us out for a cycle up and over at the Black Isle, Marcelly leading us. And Katie, who comes into the session, plays the fiddle left-handed, she says, have you got any first aid equipment? I went, I don't know. I think we'll have a few bandages or something like that. She went, well, I don't know if you know, but I'm actually an ambulance technician. No, I didn't know that. That's amazing. That might be really handy.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, well, I'll see if I can get some equipment for, in case anyone falls. But I really think you should probably get a defibrillator. But why? She went, well, I've had a look through the age group. Thank you for that, Katie.
Thank you, Spot. We'll see you on Sunday.
Then she pointed out that actually during the ETAP, there's loads of people have heart attacks during the ETAP.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's so many doctors that are and nurses that are cycling round. They're normally able to get there and sort things out quite quickly. So anyway, not only does she manage to get some medical care, she has actually got a defibrillator as well.
Right, okay.
So I don't think, can you use it just for the crack or anything?
Well,
Can they
we
give
could.
you an electric shock
After, on the Saturday, after a couple of beers.
So anyway, we've got that coming up. Now, music-wise though, we've started a new thing downstairs. Downstairs is a lovely little room we normally use for the whiskey the shows. But last night, one of our favourite men, Rory Campbell, performs in the bar a lot. He's decided he's taken it off on his own back just to kind of do a little club. And last night was the first one of them. We've got another one coming up, which we'll tell you about very shortly. But this one, here's a little clip of last night. This is Rory playing down there. He goes under the moniker of Slow for a Poet.
When my body gives in and the credits roll, till my ink thinking I was ready to return to the wet green earth, to relinquish my place in the world and celebrate what I was. Take comfort that I'm at peace and ready. When I take my final bow and my heart stops, when the curtain comes down, mourn for me not. Lay me down in the wet green earth, give my body to the soil and the worms, and cover my grave in moss. Don't put it down as a loss. I'm ready. And if I throw my phone into the sea, I know it never will return to me. There's such a permanence to everything, and I can't take it. I've had my fill of eternity.
That was Slow for a Poet in the first of the Cellar sessions here. And next week, actually, we have the next one. I'll tell you, it's Martin Stevenson, who is amazing. We're talking about Martin in just a few minutes, but one of the finest musicians on this planet. Just an incredible musician altogether. So it's a lovely intimate gig for up to about 38 people, absolute maximum. Downstairs, you don't have to compete with noise from up here. It's not a bar gig. It's it's like a wee folk club. Which I think we're needing. Actually, we really are needing that kind of thing because it's a different gig, isn't it, when people are just talking.
I know it is. It definitely is.
It's quite hard. Quite hard
is,
going. Anyway, there's I just saw a message there from Mike Summers. He said there was no need to apologise for apologising because we always assume that we missed the message that was the show was not on due to wine consumption. I like that, Mike.
Yeah,
that's good. Diane Thomas saying, happy first day of spring. It really feels like spring.
It does.
My God, if it's like this next week, we are going to be blessed. Rory Grant saying hello from Dunbar. Bard Vendal is saying hello from Norway.
Oh, wow.
My mother's watching from up the hill. Eva Ring is watching. I don't know where Eva Ring. That sounds like there should be a joke in that.
Is that a joke profile? Is that a real person?
Diane's actually watching in Texas, but in 4 weeks she'll be in Scotland. So, and Amy Nicole Bingham is watching from the USA. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. I hope things are all good over there. It's not an easy time, but let's not go into that. Here's the thing. Last night we came home from our visit to France. And we were lucky enough to have tickets to go and see Seven Drunken Nights, which is the story of the Dubliners. Packed Eden Court, absolutely packed full. Great night, very enjoyable, really. All the songs, you know about every chorus that happens all the way through it. And I happened to point out to Mrs. Mack at one point, I said, the only one of the Dubliners I ever met was John Sheehan, the fiddle player. He wore the good crack hat. She went, what on earth's that? The good crack hat is what he is wearing here. There is the only alive man from the Dubliners. We met him in, I think it was Denmark at a festival over there, Tuner, and all sorts of people have worn the good crack hat. Here's perhaps the most famous person, Billy Connolly himself, and here's the second most famous person, Dinner! And he's just seen that.
You look like a completely different person.
Yeah, so there we go. That was a good crack hat. There was some. I think Sean Connery wore the good crack hat as well. Yeah. So there was a lot of very famous people and ourselves. But anyway, we're going to play a tune for Dinner because he's here, and we're going to play one called "Ass in the Graveyard." Which, that's nothing to do with dinner. That is Sir Henry Lefroy Denoir of Cluthy Bootle. Yeah, almost as convoluted as the airs and melodies peculiar to the Highlands. Why use one word when 30 will do?
Yes, exactly.
So, look, what else has been happening? Now, this is contentious, interesting, debatable. Inverness, City of Culture 2029. Can it be done? Can it be done? Well, it was announced that we are on the shortlist for that very title, up against luminaries such as Blackpool, Ipswich, Milton Keynes and Wrexham. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not dissing them. I mean, they're
we
probably
love you
lovely
guys.
places.
But I thought Milton Keynes was a roundabout.
Oh, now we're not going to win friends and influence people.
We love you.
Anyway, it was announced. This was on Wednesday, I think it was, and immediately the BBC were in touch with Mrs. Mack. She was on air at 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Yeah, and then I don't know if they actually know we're related. The BBC. They might, because they phoned me and I was on the lunchtime programme.
You were on the toilet.
Yeah, and they said, "Have you got a number in case we can't reach you?" And I went, "Yeah, it's this one. It's Joe De Silva." Oh, right. That one. Yeah. So anyway, I went on as well, and it was a nice wee chat at the end. And at the end of it, as Derek Smith obviously pointed out, Michelle McManus, she liked the pitch I was putting forward that Inverness should be the place of culture, and she suggested that she was going to vote for me for First Minister. I would like to point out I do not want to be First Minister. I would not like to be involved in that at all, but that's very good. But we would like Inverness to be made the City of Culture, because there are so many great things. You win £10 million. I mean, what we could fix a pothole or two, or
well, at least one.
That would be a really nice little monument down by the river.
Yeah. Just Bruce with his fiddle.
Right, so there have been a couple of negative Inverness. A couple of negative comments about, what the place. Yeah. I think we probably have to look at some of them because I think this one, first of all, Tiffer Forbes. Tiffer, what kind of name's that? Yeah. Do we have tacky tourist shops, no modern day nightclub, and gangs of teenies roaming around? Yeah. And which city town doesn't? No. Okay, we've got tartan tourist shops, but my God, we walked down Princess Street a couple of days ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
That is unbelievable. Mo King, this is hilarious. It's such a tragic, ugly city centre, so little of any quality. Good positive vibes
Nice
there.
one, man. Or sir, or ma'am.
Paul Gosling will be getting twinned with Kabul. It's similar buildings and infrastructure. And the last one, Donald Mackay, explain to me where the culture is. Well, Donald, I'll tell you where the culture. Hey! I got my Ramsey Nesbitt. We have had our culture crushed in this locality, the Highlands, because it's not just Inverness, it's Inverness and the whole Highlands. We have more music in one street than most cities have. We have youth, you look at our sessions on a Sunday afternoon.
They're all 20, 21, 22, 19.
And the new ones who are coming up, who are
and they're better than anyone.
I know.
We've got a musician, Callan, who's just joined Skippinish, arguably one of the biggest touring bands in Scotland. He's not even 19 yet. Yeah, so stop it.
Yeah. Well, you look at that. I mean, people moan about, the Ironworks is still shut. And you go, yeah, but you didn't go there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Get on with it.
You're going to. I mean, Denoir here is off to HQ, as you call it, the Market Bar, which has been producing brilliant musicians for
music every night of the week for the past 70 years.
70 years. I don't know if you heard that, folks, but you did, because you've got the headphones on and you can hear it. But the Market Bar has been producing live music, and it's a tiny place, but what quality. One of the first places the Proclaimers played, but the likes, all the folk club people played there. The Humble Bums, Billy Connolly,
Amy MacDonald, Paulo Nutini.
They all played in there.
They all played there.
It doesn't matter if it's not a big place.
Exactly.
The big thing is we've got a culture here, and I think I do get, that you're going to get that kind of posting,
You always are, especially these days.
Keyboard warriors who sit there and go, that's terrible. What about the potholes?
Yeah.
You don't buy tickets to get them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very true. And we should point out, the council are trying their best. They've got a blues festival, which is coming up at the end of this month.
Yeah.
We've also got the gathering, which has happened.
Yeah.
And all around us, the Bellodrum, the Highland Games, which is one of the best in the country.
Yeah.
We're so lucky. And I just don't think... I think the problem is a lot of people have never got out and gone to Ipswich or gone to Wrexham.
Yeah.
When you go to these places, you might find maybe we are actually doing all right.
Yeah.
So we are very passionate about it. I don't know how we get to vote for the whole thing. I don't think we do. I don't know how it works at all. Do you probably know? It's a committee. Oh, we're knackered.
Oh, God damn it, we've lost it.
Did you have to pay money to get into the committee? Right, so anyway, that made us think, should Inverness be? I mean, people who are watching this programme over the years, many of you have been to Inverness, and so many TV. I mean, think of all the TV companies that have been coming here.
Just in the last couple of months.
I know, the last 2 months we've had Australians, we've had Amazon Prime, we've got a German group coming here as well with influencers. Having said that, have you watched Louis Theroux?
Manosphere.
Oh my
Yes.
word.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shock
right.
to the system, isn't it? Have you not seen it?
I have.
yeah.
I might poke my head in when they're here, those German influencers.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. You could tell them what it's really like.
Well,
Yeah,
so let
that'd
me
be
know.
great. We've got Ali speaks full sprachende Deutsch.
Ich bin Deutsch. Ich
Yeah.
komme aus Deutschland.
We've actually we're going to a big visit Scotland thing, and we're going to use you. We're going to say to all the German groups that we're meeting, we've got a fluent German speaker
Yeah.
to do all this
Absolutely.
stuff.
Absolutely.
That's great. We're looking forward to that. Anyway, so
Sign the contract.
That's if you think Inverness should win it. Let us know why you think Inverness should win it, and maybe you could want to let us know why Inverness shouldn't win it.
Exactly.
But this is one of the reasons Inverness will win it, because we have Highland cows.
Yes.
We have Highland cows, and that is real cow culture. So, we have a big question here. A couple of weeks ago now, we asked people what the names of the cows should be, because they're not going to become meat cows. They are tourist cows. Some might say cash cows. Who knows? But hey, there they are. They are rather beautiful, and we've had a lot of people suggesting names. And now we did a little competition. I think it is burgers for the winners of this competition. Some of the names that have been given to us. Here we are. Val Shearer, Davian Stewart, or Ball and Bag. Val. Great shot. Rufus for the Brune Coup and Fergus for the Ginger one. Mac and Gregor. Mac Bog and Mac Bain. Dolly O'Rourke. Rua for the red one. O'Bain for the other. Ah, as in white. That's good. Rua, right. Bog Bain. Yeah, like that. Fluff and Floof. Harry McClary. Hugo and Seamus. Rob and Roy. David Downey. Bonnie and Clyde. Angus and Hamish. Jack and Victor. Doddy and Finn. Bruce and Neil, that's me and my brother. Wallace and Bruce, as in William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. Finn and Russell. Mac and Gregor. Ben and Nevis. Toffee and Carmel. Hector and Hamish. Fred and Ginger. That's not bad actually as well. Yeah. However, it did have to come. We did have a slight issue. Two of our barmaids decided that it should be called after them, and they might be called Amber and Jess.
Yes.
Now, in these days when names are quite fluid and you never quite know who's who, we didn't want to confuse the cows as to what sexuality they may be.
That would be terrible.
So we thought
haven't decided yet.
not calling them Jess and not calling it Amber would be a good idea. We do have 3 winners though. I think there was a kind of executive committee, a vote went to this, and we thought the fact that these cows are going to be viewed by Disney are coming over with their tour groups, we have to make things nice and straightforward, Jack
Nice
and
and
Victor,
Disney.
not everybody knows who Jack and Victor are
Jack
across
and
the world.
Victor?
Yeah, why would you call that? And then you'd have to explain the whole thing is still game, and you'd be there for days. So we thought sticking in with the historical facts. Is there a drum roll? Mussolini. Oh no.
We've had some terrible.
Have you got a drum? So we have gone with Rob and Roy, the cows, and we have 3 winners. David Downey, who happens to be in the bar. Hey! Jeanette Scott and Jean McHugh, you are all going to get burgers, not from these cows. So well done to you guys, and thank you very much for all of you entering that. It's a lovely thing having your cows named, isn't it? So back to the cycle. We have hit £14,900 this morning for the charity, which is quite phenomenal. There are now 39 riders, some extra ones joining in at Fort William. We've just announced this morning Rob Wainwright, Sir Rob. No, he's not Sir. He's Rob Wainwright, OBE or MBE. I can never remember.
One of the BEs.
One of the. He is Scotland captain, Scotland great, and British Lion, and one of Doddie's greatest friends. He is joining us on the cycle. He's actually coming to the Cayley in Fort William on the Friday night, and he's cycling out with us on the Saturday morning, which is just absolutely wonderful news.
He just done 750.
He's just done 700 miles.
I know,
He's just
we can't
cycled. I mean, before the Scotland-Ireland game, the ball was brought from the Green Yards, cycled all the way down into Wales, taking the ferry over into Ireland, and it looked horrendous what they were doing. But he's going to join us. Here's another man who's going to join us. He didn't play for Scotland. He doesn't play a musical instrument, but he's a great guy. Here's Snod.
Bruce, how you doing? Snoddy here. Oh my gosh, I'm puggled. Do you know, about 3 weeks ago I could barely cycle 15 miles. I'm now on mile 25. I intend on doing 40 today. Next Friday, Saturday will be, it's going to be tough, really tough, but it's all for the good cause. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to catching up. I'm looking forward to hearing a bit of music. A great event, well organised. Thank you. See you next Friday or Thursday. See ya. Bye.
So that's Mark Snodgrass, a great friend of mine from university, and a great guy. He used to do Ironman things and all that, but cycling, he hasn't touched a bike in a while, as he's saying there. And this whole cycle, this whole thing about raising money for Doddie's Foundation has really captured everyone's. I mean, I think lots of us have pushed ourselves a lot further than we'd ever expected.
For sure, yeah.
Now, that if you want to get involved, you can in 2 ways. You can obviously go to the Just Giving page, and if you look up MacGregor's Coast to Coast for Doddie, you'll find it there, and you can donate to you can donate to any of the people. There's, there must be about 30 odd folk who are getting, and a big hand to Cammy Glasgow as well, who actually got £2,000 out of McDonald's Community Trust. That's McDonald's, the burger people.
burger chain.
Yeah, linking in nicely with our cows.
Hey!
So there we go. So big hand to him. But it is quite incredible. So please, if you can do that, help. If, however, you fancy coming and joining us on the musical part of it, we have got some stop-off points.
We do.
White Bridge.
Yep.
We're going to be there about 11:30 or so. Couple of tunes, coffee, tea. Please help us out there.
Yep.
Then we are down to Fort Augustus for lunch. We'll be playing
Cobb's
down
Cafe.
there. Cobb's Cafe.
Yep.
Big hands to Cobb's.
Yep.
Then, obviously, we are at Lagan Lock. There's a tea room down there that we're having stuff in. I don't think we've told them yet, actually. And then I better get in touch with them. And then we are off to Fort William Rugby Club, Lochaber Rugby Club, for a Cayley. So that is going to be great crack. We have got about 20 musicians. We've got a van that's going to be filled with musical instruments, and it's going to be some night. And people can come in on the night and just donate as well.
Exactly.
Doddie's charity is setting up there. And a big hand for the two physios, Charlie and Pads, who are both going to be helping people out on the Friday night. So that's really good. And to the Ben Nevis Hotel, which has given us an amazing rate as well. Then Saturday, we are cycling. We're going across the ferry. We're going across another ferry. And then we're back on the road. And then we're off to Jura. And we're playing in the village hall in there, the community hall. And tea and scones and cakes. And we'd love you to meet you all there. Play some tunes. And then into Oban. And we will be seeing you in the Whiskey Vaults, and it is going to be some Cayley. Jared Rowan is going to be playing that evening. 9 o'clock for
9
him.
o'clock.
We'll probably play a tune, a couple of laments or something like that.
Yeah. We'll all be so tired. We'll have a beer and we'll have to go to bed.
We'll have a beer and that'll be it. And the great thing is, the Nest Side Catering guys are coming down
they're
and
coming
helping
down.
with the food as well. So it's all looking good. And a huge thank you as well to our favourites up here, the Happy Chappy producers, Cromarty, who are providing a keg. Actually, I better tell them there's more people cycling. It's 2 kegs. 2 kegs. 2 kegs, please. that are going to be needed for this. It's going to be some weekend. I really cannot wait for the whole thing. It's going to be fun. I hope the weather's like this.
I hope so. I was speaking to someone about that. I can deal with rain or wind, both together. Windy rain, that would be brutal.
And the wind is actually the prevailing wind is most of it in our
yeah.
faces. But there we go. That's going to be the crack. So where are we with things? That's a cycle. I think we've got all of that. Oh, here we go. Here is a tune. Now this was recorded, I can't remember when, but this is the Live at Fivers, as they used to call themselves. It was in lockdown, I think it was, and they put themselves together, and I think this was Bambi's son who put this all together. This is Doddy's Dream by the Regulars. or two people have actually said it's rather emotional seeing that again. That was wonderful seeing some of the regular contributors to the programme all these years. And you're still here. Murdo is still over in Holland. We don't know. There he is with the bass. But Mayuko over in Japan playing the spoons, which was a bit of a treat for us all. Actually, Tom Simpkins is actually just on the note of Inverness and Swindon. Now, Tom lives down south, so he's saying, how has Swindon got a nomination? It's not even a city. It's a rubbish dump.
Shots fired.
There you go. Mike Summers up against the concrete Milton Keynes. Cows, no contest. Now, Caroline Smith is asking, who is going to be following the cyclists? Well, we have Randall, who is in here most Sundays, over there, my old rugby coach, a lovely man. He is going to be taking all the instruments. He's looking after them. We have Miss De Silva here, who has actually just bought a flashing light for the top of the van.
Oh,
yes.
all right. Yeah.
And we got back into the house yesterday, and I heard that I was unpacking stuff, and I heard this. What is it? She went, look at this. So she's got a flashing light,
Police
and
academy.
a sign saying, "Try not to run over any of
don't
these
tell
people."
anyone.
We also have Eleanor. Eleanor's going to be taking the camper van, and that is going to be supplying people with pancakes and things as we go. Scott Gillespie and his wife Julie are going to be also. They've got the defibrillator. He used to be in the police, right? I better tell you, this is good crack. I said to Scott, have you ever, you were fairly high up in the police, you'll know how to work a defibrillator. He went, no, I never touched them. I did resuscitation twice. Worked once. So he's got a 50% rate of success. So anyway, he said, there we go.
Oh well.
So that'll be good crack. And who else have we got? Is that?
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Who?
Marianne.
She's cycling.
No, but
Oh, Charlie. Charlie's going to be on there. And so is Penny. Penny Latin. Yeah, we've got a whole host of supporters, and it's really...
plenty of scones and things to eat and munchies and things on
Yeah,
the
we're gonna need that. So we're looking forward to it all. Anyway, I hope some of you can come out and see us. It would be really great to see you. If you can't make it to Fort William, come and see us in Oban. We might not make any sense and be fast asleep
we'll be
drooling in a corner, I would imagine. But we'll have a sense of accomplishment. That'll be the main thing. So, Martin Stevenson is going to be playing here next Thursday. Here's a tiny little clip of how brilliant this man is.
Big sky knew who lies, following the dream time. We are leaving the downtime. Big sky, new life.
So that is the brilliant Martin Stevenson. He's nearly sold out actually for that next Thursday, and I know there's a lot of the cyclists arriving here next Thursday night as well. And Loudon's got his first gig in here next Thursday with you.
Yep. We're going to be doing it every Thursday for the foreseeable.
Yeah, right up until November, I think it is. Yeah, looking forward to that.
So come in.
So, Kimberly Hensley, I wrote a load of tunes for various people, and Kimberly Hensley said, we've had fun naming our new tune from Bruce, Our Island Home. I like that, it's a nice name.
It's nice.
It's our home away from home, Scotland. Our own island home on Whydah Bay Island in Washington State. Finally, the island home, we all share the earth. Oh yeah, we do indeed. That's a very good point, actually, Kimberly. Thank you all for watching, guys. We are just about finished, I think.
No live at 5 next Friday.
Well, there might be updates. There might not be the usual kind of thing. Maybe Mrs. Mac will be just doing it live from the phone or something like that as people crash. I don't know. We will try our best, but we're not promising anything. Okay, guys? The session will be here on Sunday. Again, not promising anything. We'll try our best. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you with a couple of 6/8 marches, a Murdo MacLeod of Torridon, and some other ones. The last tune, Donald, Willie, and his dog. Now, I've never known there's a comma. Is it Donald, Willie, and his dog? Or is it Donald, Willie, and his dog? Who knows? We don't know. 1, 2... No, I'm not counting.